Hi everyone, so welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be me completed pages for November, and I've worked in all of these books that are stacked here. More specifically, I can tell you if I get out me journal thing where I wrote everything down. So I've worked in 17 books and I've completed 23 pages. So this is like how I keep track of my pages. And if you're interested in like any bullet journal or kind of like colouring journal content or whatever, I did do a video of how I set up my November pages. If anyone's interested, it will be the last video. Anyway, that's that, and I'm just gonna get on into it because there's still 23 pages and that's still quite a lot. So I'm going to start with all of my Carla Magana completed pages. So I'm going to start with Macarons A Sketchbook, and I did 3 pages in here. I did do this title page just because it was quick and easy, and I do want to complete this book at some point. So I just thought, why not do the first page? I think I used either Ohuhus or Arteza Everblend. Them are the only markers that are currently in use, or that I do have the Abia ones or whatever they're called, but the Arteza Everblend and the Ohuhus are the only ones that I use. So it's either one of them and some purple glitter gel pen. I can't remember specifically which one, but it is very glittery. I think this was actually the Ohuhu markers because I remember that this background colour was slightly drying up. So I think it was the Ohuhus, but that's her. I did do this one as a colour and chat me channel. So this was definitely using the Ohuhu pastel markers and some other stuff. If you're interested in what I used on this page, then it is on a colour and chat on my channel not too many videos ago. So I think this gold is the Jelly Roll metallic gold, and I've run out of that and I'm so sad. I really need to repurchase it. And I know that I used some Jelly Roll Moonlight on her hair and like this kind of colour. And I can't remember which pencils they were, probably Prismacolors, I'm not sure. But I really like that page, I think it turned out pretty well. And then this is the last page that I completed in this book. This is a buddy colour with Brooke Lawrence. We picked like, I think it was 3 colours for each other. And specifically, I know that you should pick like specific colours. But I think she picked like dark purple, yellow and light green. I think that's what she picked. And I really like how this turned out. I did use Arteza Everblend markers on this page, and the gold, like the gold for her hair and like this greeny colour is the Pentel Jewel hybrids or sparkle pops. And then there's some metallic metallic gold from the Jelly Rolls, and I think this is the Moonlight. This kind of green where I just went and did things, because when the background's just plain it looks kind of boring, so I was just trying to do like just scribbles or little flicks like Carla does, just to add some flair to it. I don't know, but this, like as you can see, the gold, the Pentel Jewel hybrid gold, that's not really a hybrid though, that pen is just like a standard colour, but it's gorgeous anyway. So that's her. And for our makeup, I mainly use pencils for the makeup, but I think it was Prismas, I can't remember specifically, but that's that book. Next is Desert Muse. So this is the picture I completed in Desert Muse. This is a buddy colour with Misty from Countrygal's Colouring Place, and on Instagram I think she's Countrygal NCC or something very similar to that. I will link everybody that I've buddy coloured with their details down below. So yeah, this is the picture that we did, and I really like how it looks. As my friend Claire said, it looks very psychedelic, like somebody was on some drugs and is seeing all the pretty colours, and I agree with that. I think it looks really pretty. I've just realised I didn't tell you the dates that I completed them other pages, but I completed this one on the 21st of the 11th. I don't know, did I even tell you what I used? I'm pretty sure it's Ohuhu alcohol markers, some Jelly Roll metallic gel pens in the purple and gold, and then some Jelly Roll metallic in the green. No, not metallic green. Yes, metallic green, but also metallic, not metallic man, Jelly Roll, what's this called? Moonlight. There we go. And some Jelly Roll pink and yellow Moonlight. It was coming to us. I'm getting over a cold, and plus my mind has just not been in a good place lately. So my brain is a little bit scattered, I should just say. So let us just get this. I don't know if anyone cares about dates, but I just want to add them in just in case. So the first page was done on the 9th of the 11th. Then this one was done on the 14th of the 11th. And then this other one was completed on the 24th of the 11th. I know that some people just don't care at all what the dates completed were, but I just like to put it in there just in case. Because when I watch videos, I'm just like that kind of person that likes to hear the dates that they're completed. So I completed 2 pictures in here. I completed this page, and this was with the Ohuhu pastel markers and the, I think there's some Colour Technique or Chromatech glitter gel pens in here with the, on the skulls, and also on here. I think this was the clear Chromatech glitter gel pen because I didn't have a colour that matched like this purpley mauve colour. And then these pastel gel pens are the Pentel Milky ones, and I really like how this one turned out. I immediately thought, oh, you're not even properly on screen. I immediately thought like pastel when I saw this page, and I think she turned out really, really cool, and she does look very mad. So that was done on the 21st of the 11th. Then I also did this one. This is obviously meant to be Carla, so I did do it in kind of a vampire colour. I know that she calls herself the desert vampire, so I did do her, and she's got fangs, so I did it in like sort of vampire colours. And when I think of vampires, I think of black and red, and then I added some gold because I know Carla loves the gold jewel hybrid or sparkle pop if you're in the States. But just look at that, it's gorgeous. And I also used a jewel hybrid on her hair, God knows what colour, but there's some Jelly Roll glaze on the cake to try and make the icing look shiny. There is, I think this was the, these are all Pentel Jelly Roll hybrids, not Jelly, what am I saying? These are all Pentel hybrids, gel pens, but I can't remember like specifically which colours. The black one isn't actually, because it doesn't have a straight black. It's some sort of, it's just a random black gel pen as well with the skull and that beautiful silver. I think that is the Jelly Roll. I keep saying Jelly Roll hybrid. It's like I use them so often that they just roll into one. The Pentel jewel hybrid, even though it's not really a jewel hybrid, it's just a straight colour. And then the makeup is probably Prisma's or Artesa's, one of them. And yeah, that's all I can remember for this page. I think the alcohol marker was our Ohuhu's as well. So this one was done on the 18th of the 11th. I really like both of those. So next is Spooky Sweets by Carla Magana also. And I think I only did one in here. I was going to say I can't even remember what I did, but then I remembered. So I think I only did one, and this is a buddy colour with me friend Andrea from Glitterandcolor. I have 2 friends called Andrea. So this is the Andrea from Glitterandcolor. And I just realised I missed this part out. You know when you go back and you just miss parts. But anyway, this was done with the Artesa Everblend markers. And we did like a 3 colour challenge. And Andrea picked peach, baby blue and orange for me. And Andrea just uploaded her like completed pages a few days ago, I think it was. So go and check her channel out if you want to see what colours I picked for her. But I'll also put our finished page here. Again, I made my own glitter glue. I do this in a lot of my pages because I think it looks lovely. I made my own glitter glue for the background. And her hair is Jelly Roll Stardust. There's some Jelly Roll glaze. I think the pencil is Prismacolor. there's just a lot going on here. There's some jelly roll glaze and jelly roll moonlight on the ice cream, and yeah, just various things. Just mainly the things that I always use as well. Like blue and orange are not my favourite colours, but I do like the way that this picture turned out. But it's the blue and orange, like I would have liked it better if it was a different colour scheme, I think, but I still love it because I just love Carla's pages in general. I absolutely adore Carla's books, but I still think it looks lovely. But seeing Andrea's picture as well, seeing it in all the different colour, like seeing the picture in different colours, I really like it. So it's not my favourite colour scheme is what I'm basically trying to say, and it would look amazing in other colours as well, but I think I made the colour scheme the best that I could. It's not a bad colour scheme like at all, but well, it's just not my favourite. And I didn't date it for some reason, but it'll be in my book, so I'll go back and date it. Next is a Retro Deco by Carla Magana again, and I think I did a few in this one. So I did this one again. So coincidence, I did this one like quite a while before the previous picture. It was just a coincidence that I just put them together as well, because I'm trying to just get out my comfort zone and using like colour combinations that I don't really like together or that aren't my favourite. So I just decided to go for it on this page, and I actually really like how this one turned out. I love how the other one turned out as well, but like considering I don't like blue and orange together, like the two pages that I did in blue and orange turned out really cool. So again, jelly roll moonlight in orange and blue. There's some jelly roll glaze on here, some other jelly roll moonlights in blue. So I think this was the Astra Pastello pencils for our makeup, and then the glitter gel pen I think was the jelly roll Stardust, and this was done on the 10th of the 11th. So I did this one as well, and this is a buddy colour with Andrea from Andrea's Attic. We did two buddy colours, so this is the first one that we did, and I really like her. I went for more of like a grey green and yellow kind of vibe, well, colour scheme, you know, you can see on the page if I actually show you properly. So I think this was Ohuhu markers. I think the other, I can't remember what the other one was. I think that might have been Ohuhu as well, don't know. So this was definitely the Ohuhu alcohol markers. Again, jelly roll moonlights are always on my pages, well, almost always, because they're my favourites. There's actually no shimmer on this page, but I still absolutely love it. I used like the yellow one for highlight, and I makeup, I added some Prismacolors, but I also just did it with the jelly roll moonlights in the green and the yellow, and I think she turned out absolutely lovely. And I just added some dots in the background and some lines and stuff just to add some pizzazz, you know. And I did that one on the 10th of the 11th as well. I did the marker work like on both of them the night before, and then I finished them both on the same day, so they were done very close together. And that's it for that book. Next is Dark Garden by Carla Magana as well. So this is a buddy colour with Johanna from Jojoza Hannah here on YouTube, but her name is actually Johanna. So I love this page. I think it turned out absolutely amazing. It's so pretty. It is the Arteza Everblend markers, the Jewel Hybrid Gold with the Jewel Hybrid, like I think it's green plus metallic blue. And then there's some turquoise plus metallic red and green, I think it is, in her hair. And there's a dark green like jelly roll glaze on her dress. Again with that what's it called, man? That metallic, that jewel hybrid colour. And then the eyeshadow is Prismacolor, and I really like how that turned out. And there's some jelly roll glaze on the skull's teeth and the eyes and stuff. I don't know if I explained myself well, but I really like how this turned out. I think it's so pretty. And I did this on the 4th of the 11th. Next is Hot Tropics, and I think I did two in this. So I did this one, and this is another buddy colour with Johanna from Jojoza Hannah here on YouTube. And I didn't date this one again. Don't know why, but It just says November 21 over here. I date them on my book, but I must like forget to come back and date them. I think it's especially when I'm letting them dry, or letting like something dry. I love this page. I just recently put it on my Instagram because Johanna recently did her version, even though I had a little bit of a mix up in the pages. We did a different page, but we're going to rectify that and do a buddy colour in January, like doing the opposite pages that we did. But it's fine, they're both gorgeous anyway. I love this page. I think it's so pretty. She looks so sun-kissed and glorious. I did use the Arteza Everblends again. Jelly Roll Moonlight, Jelly Roll Glaze, Jelly Roll Stardust, like it all Prismacolors for the makeup. And I just love the orange. Like this is probably the most I've ever loved orange. And for the background, I wanted it like iridescent, so I went over with some like peachy eyeshadow and sprayed it with some hairspray to fix it in. So I don't know if you can see it, it's got like golden peach shimmer. So it is more peachy than orange, but obviously there is orange elements. But I think you can see the gold. I absolutely love how this turned out. I was so happy with it, and I still am, obviously. So the next one that I did, I am also super happy with. This one's also a buddy colour with Andrea, from Andrea's Attic. I love this one as well. I did take some inspiration from the front cover for like this kind of teal colour for eyeshadow, and I thought this was teal at top, but it looks more green now. I just love it. I think it looks amazing, and I'm really happy that I did glitter on one side and this was like different. I think it just gives it more of a edgy look. The dual hybrids, they're just gorgeous. This is the yellow plus metallic, or is it orange plus metallic yellow, against the orange alcohol marker, and it's just gorgeous. This was the Jelly Roll Souffle. This green here, the light green, and then some Jelly Roll Moonlights. All of the previously mentioned supplies, because those are my favourite. And this pink was a souffle, Jelly Roll Souffle, so that's the only thing really different on this page. And I just think she's gorgeous. The pencils that I used were the Astra Pastello pencils for our makeup. I think she's gorgeous. And I did this on the 5th of the 11th, so them two were done quite early on in the month. But absolutely gorgeous. I love both of them, and I can't wait to get back into this book. So my next two pages from Carla Magana is in my PDF file, so let us just find them. So the first one comes from the Fashion Circus book, and I did do this as a colour and chat as well on the channel, and this is her. And I love how she turned out. I think she's absolutely stunning. I did use the Arteza Everblend markers and the dual hybrids and the Jelly Roll Stardust, I think, and the Jelly Roll Souffle and the Jelly Roll, I think this is Glaze. I just used a bunch of them, and I think this was the Pentel Milky Pop pens, I think they're called. And it's just amazing. I think, what did I use for the makeup? I can't remember. I think I tried to use polychromos, but then had to go over Prisma, but can't remember. If you're interested, go and watch the video, and if you've already watched the video, you will already know. So there's a bunch of everything on there. As I said, I use the same supplies quite often. So that's her, and I completed her on the 25th of the 11th. So the next page comes from Wee Wicked's colouring book from Carla Magana as well. So this is her. I did the little witch girl, and actually what I did for this one is a little bit different. I have some like gouache, like watercolour gouache tubes of paint, so I mixed like a lilac colour and I did that as a background, and I just completely went over the whole page, and then I went in over the line art and did it all with gel pens and some pencil for a skin, and then I added like this glitter glue border. And if you're interested, I did do a video previously on this before I deleted them, but if you wanted to redo the video on how I make like the glitter glue sort of thing, then let us know. But I did use, I think it was mainly jelly rolls, so jelly roll souffle, moonlight, glaze. I don't think I put any sparkle on here. Oh, the stardust is just in her eyes, but I did use it. And then the pencils, I think they were Arteza pencils for her skin. But I actually had a little bit of fun just doing, like, trying different techniques and trying something different. If you want us to do that technique on a colour and chat or something like that, then let me know and I will do it, because it was interesting to do. And I completed that one on the 27th of the 11th. So that's all the Carla Magana. So next is Lulu Mayo A Million Unicorns. Not that one, I don't think. I think I only did one in this book, but it's a double page. Where is it? Here it is. Again, Claire referred to it as my psychedelic phase. I really like how this turned out. I used glitter gel pen. So I first went over with a layer of like water-based markers, the Arteza Twine markers, and then I went in with the Sakura Jelly Roll Moonlight just to outline stuff, and for these, whatever these are, flowers, and also used some of the Jelly Roll Souffle for these blue flowers as well, and to go around the rabbits. And then I also used some glitter gel pen, and I think it was various shades of blue, like a dark blue glitter gel pen from either Chromatech or Colour Technique, or possibly both, because I think that I ran out of a few of them, so there were just like various ones that I could try and get as close to the colours. So I'll give you a close up, but I think this turned out pretty cool. At first I was going to do like a lighter blue on the background, but then I thought the darker blue would just stand out more. So looking back, I wish I had have like did the unicorn a bit more of a a lighter colour, because it kind of blends like in with the background a little bit. But I was like, my initial thought was to do a lighter background, so I did a darker unicorn, and that's all I did in that book. And I don't know when I finished that one. I don't know if I dated it. Oh, I did. The 27th I finished that. I worked on that for like a whole 2 days solid. So next is, what's this called again? Hannah Carzon, Tales from the Witches Cottage. And I wanted to work on this because I really like this book. And the page that I did was this witch right here. It's like, I like the look of the hardback books, but it's really annoying when you're trying to get like the page flat, especially when you want to like take a picture of the actual page flat, and it won't go flat unless you like hold it like this. But anyway, this was done with Prismacolor pencils, the majority of it. Any pencil work was Prismacolors. Then also has some Jelly Roll glaze on this. It's a bit messy. I wish I had have done a better job at doing the bench or the work surface, whatever she's working on. And then there's some Jelly Roll moonlights for like a fluorescent effect. And then also this border is a Jelly Roll moonlight in purple, Jelly Roll glaze for the accent on like the border. And then I did do the black background with a black Posca paint pen, just because I didn't really know what colour to do the background, so I was just like just do black, and then I feel like the moonlights shine brighter on it. Like, no, I think the moonlights stand out better. So I really like how she turned out as well. I think she's super cool. I just like, against the light shows all the mistakes, or all the like things that you would rather have hidden, but if you just look at it like front on, it looks alright. So that's that lady. And did I date this one? The 30th. So this was like the last day of the month I finished this. Next is Maria Trolley Luna. And what did I do in here? Oh yes, this one. So I did this lady right here, the lady in the field, and there's glitter everywhere. As you can see, there's a very thick glitter border, and I did pile it on because I made a mistake, and then because when I mix the Mod Podge, whatever, with the glitter, and it goes on like a sort of grey colour, and you don't think that you've added enough glitter, but if you let it dry it will actually show through. But then me panicking, thinking, oh my god, it hasn't got enough glitter, and then I spilt the glitter all over, as I always do, and I had to like just do like the thickest layer possible. But it looks good, I think. What did I use for pencils on this? Can you remember? Can I remember is the question. I think it might have been polychromos. I have no idea, to be totally honest. No, it was Arteza. It was Arteza. But yeah, this was a body colour with Natasha. On Instagram, I think she's got a new name. I keep calling her Natasha Loves to Colour, but that was her old Instagram. I think she's called Natashacreativearts. But again, I will link all of the body colours information down below, and I will of course be putting their pages up here. And yeah, we had this body colour in the works for a few months, and then I just finally got round to it, and I think she looks super cool. And the thing is as well, like, this was a body colour. I didn't do this month, but this was a body colour with Natasha as well, so it's like day night. I think this turned out, like, I thought that was cool. And I did this on the 11th of the 11th. So next is also from Maria Trolley. It's Nightfall. And we did, well, I say we, because this is a body colour with Emmy, littlebuttonmushroom, I think she's called on Instagram. And this took me a while. It also took us a while to do the double page spread in Luna. But this one took us a while as well, because I went in with like individual, like 2 individual moonlight pens from Sakura, well, from the Jelly Roll range. And like I had to go back over the tree to go, so I did them all, and then I had to go back over the tree with the lighter colour to like outline it all, and that was so time consuming, but like it's worth it. So all of the coloured pencil was, I was going to say Prismacolor because it's just my brain is wired to say Prismacolor, but it was actually polychromos for the pencils, which is on the girl, on the 2 girls, the little creatures, and the flowers. The flowers took us ages as well, but I'm really happy with how they turned out. And this squirrel, is it a squirrel? I don't know. It's probably not a squirrel, but it looks like a squirrel to me. And whatever these little creatures are. I love how this one's just looking at her thinking, wake up, bitch. But I really like how this turned out. I think it looks super cool, and obviously I've went over and highlighted stuff with the Jelly Roll highlight. No, the Jelly Roll white gel pen, because that's the only one I have. And I like how it turned out. And the background was already blacked out, by the way. Are these, what's it called? The lights are the Jelly Roll glaze pens. And I think I went and outlined them with the Jelly Roll. I just realised, like, I'm just looking at it like my brain's just not working. This pen to outline them is a Jelly Roll Moonlight in pink. Fluorescent pink. So that's that one. And did I date it? Yes, I did this on the 13th. Or I completed it. I date them when I complete them, obviously. I completed it on the 13th of the 11th, and I'm pretty sure that I worked on that for like 3 solid days or 3 solid nights. Not like every minute of every night, but like, you know what I mean, like the colouring time that I would dedicate to that day, I dedicated to that picture, and it was like 3 days. Next is Johanna Basford, Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. I did this page right here, the double page spread. I used all Colour Technique glitter gel pens for this, and this is a body colour with Mandi Kniffen from Instagram and Deb from Miss Sweet's Therapy, I think she's called. I'm not too familiar with Deb because I didn't actually chat to Deb. I don't know if she's finished her page, but Mandi has, and I know that she's joining mine and Mandi's journey to finish this book, but I'm not like specifics on, I know that Mandi just asked if Deb could join in, and I haven't specifically reached out to Deb, which I should do. So if you're watching this, hi Deb, like send us a message on Instagram, or I'll send you one anyway. It doesn't really matter, but I just feel a bit rude now that I haven't even spoke to Deb about this. But this is this body colour, and the next one that we're going to be doing is the Wonder Room, so that is going to take us a while. but this is the one we did for now, and I did it all in Colour Technique glitter gel pens, as I said. And I completed this on no date again. Oh, there it is, 19th of the 11th. So I think we're just going to go in order now, but I do need to finish this butterfly at some point, but you just don't need to think about that. Next is Whimsy Girls Celebrate the Holidays by Hannah Lynn, and I think I only did one page in this, which was the Thanksgiving page. This has no sparkle on it, and I'm very rarely, like I think I did 2 pages this month without sparkle, and it's rare, but I like it. I just felt like once I had done the markers, I just felt like it looked too wholesome, and like I just didn't want to put too much or like any sparkle. I just wanted it to remain matte and like, I don't know the word, but wholesome is the word that's coming to us. So I did use Ohuhu. I don't know. I just always like find it strange to say Ohuhu. So I used Ohuhu alcohol markers. I did some black Posca for the eyelashes just to make them stand out a bit more and to go over them, because I had gone over them to do the eyeshadow, and like the pencil for the blush and stuff. And I just love like how the opposite, like she's kind of a lighter sort of cooler skin tone, and then she's more just a slightly bit darker but like more warmer. And I really like the contrast between them, like those two. They could be sisters, auntie and niece, you know, friends, I don't know, but I just really like it. And I just love how I did the makeup quite light, and I'm pretty proud of myself because I'm usually quite heavy-handed, but I do think it looks quite wholesome and just pretty, even without adding sparkle. So it was quite simple to do, really. But the thing is, I remember that I wanted to say, this is the second image. And I was in like a bit of an anxiety state, so I took my markers downstairs and my book, and I wanted to colour in this picture. And I meant to do this one, but I did this one. It doesn't really matter. But then I noticed, because I thought I was doing this one, I was thinking, how can this get like less detailed? I thought like she's gonna like miss out this. And then so I flipped to the next page. I was like, oh man, I did the wrong page, but if I want to do it again, I can do that one. And I completed this one on the 27th of the 11th. Next is April Amber Chubby Girls Unicorn. And I just finished off a whip that I had in this book. This one that was just finished on the 30th. So this has been a whip for a while, and then I decided to go in and fix it. And I used the Scribblicious gel pens. Was it all Scribblicious, or this one kind of strikes us as different? I think I used the Chromatech and the Scribblicious gel pens to go over it, and the bottom layer. The alcohol base was the ABR markers, I'm pretty sure, because I did the like marker base a while ago, and then I decided to eventually finish the page because I've been meaning to do it for ages, and I really like the colour scheme. I think it turned out really nice and pastel, and I think it looks pretty cool. The only thing is with the Scribblicious like pastel pens, you can see lots of lines because the nib is very fine, and I can't be bothered to go back over it, but from further away you can't really tell, and I think it looks good. So that's that one. And the last page of November that I completed, well, the last one that I'm going to show you, it wasn't the last one that I completed in the month, you know what I mean. It was done on the 15th of the 11th. So this is a buddy colour with Gabi from icolourandstuff. And of course I will put Gabi's page beside it. But this was done with Ohuhu alcohol markers. I think it was Jelly Roll Stardust gel pens, or could be Chromatech or Colour Technique. To be honest, I'm not really that sure. I think it was Colour Technique because I know that I used up a few of the purples. And yeah, so it's just very glittery, and then I went around with the moonlight from the Jelly Roll, the Sakura Jelly Rolls. And again, I forgot to do a hat, but I'm not going back into pictures, just the mistake will remain to remind us. But yeah, this was really, really fun to do, and I really like how pretty it is. I might have to go back in with that, but I'll say it now that I'll have to go back in and fix that, but I'll probably never will, to be honest. But it's very glittery, very like, again, fluorescent. I love neon colours and I love pastel colours as well, but like I love neons. I love the Jelly Roll Moonlight neons especially, or fluorescent as they call them. And yeah, I think it looked really nice, and the sky was not planned. It was because I was going to do it this colour, but then I ran out of like this colour, so that I ended up having to do a different purple. And then I just kind of tried to do like a tonal, because I was trying to use the same sort of pens, and it turned out like that. But I think it looks good. These trees are the moonlight, the Jelly Roll Moonlights again. I like how they stand out against the dark purple, like mountains or hills, whatever. So I'm going to insert this here because I totally forgot to show you this page when I had filmed the video. It seems to be a recurring theme in the last, I don't know if it was the last 2 videos or just the last one and this one, that I forgot to show you at least one page. So I did do a page in the White Stag Misfits Volume 2, the zombie book. And I did a buddy colour with the Goblin Quinn. And this is the page that we did. Well, this is my version of the page that we did. So I did use some Arteza markers, I think it was, the alcohol markers. And then for the background, I did experiment with some Neocolor 2s. It wasn't a huge success in my eyes. I like the blue, but the pink and the purple, I had put too much water on and I had dabbed it away. And it just didn't work out that well, in my opinion. But I think I saved it with like the celestial background, because I was kind of going for like a galaxy theme, and I think it looks nice overall, but I would have liked the background to turn out a little bit better. And obviously quins would have been here, so we did go for different vibes, but I like it nonetheless. So yeah, I just wanted to put that in there. I didn't add any sparkle to this page, I don't think, and I do think that she looks like a cute zombie, and I added like a moon for like a moon in her eyes, or like, what's it, I don't know what is this, like a crescent moon or something. I'm not too familiar with the different stages of the moon, and this is my attempt at drawing stars, but I think that it looks pretty good overall, so I'm happy with it. I just wish that I had done a better job on the background, but I'm terrible with Neocolor 2, especially blending them together. So yeah, this was a buddy colour with Quinn, and I will leave their information down below. It was done on the 9th of the 11th, 2021. So that's that one. So I'm glad that I caught that before I edited the whole video. So yeah, that's all of me finished pages for November 2021. I hope that you enjoyed the video. So if you did enjoy the video, please give it a like. If you like me and you're not subscribed already, then please consider subscribing. And turn on the notification bell if you want to know when I upload any more videos. I have been struggling lately with me mental health, and well, lately it's like I've just been struggling like to struggle through, if that makes any sense. I just kicked something. But anyway, I've just been struggling a bit lately to try and film videos, even though I really want to. I'm gonna get as many videos out as I can, but I can't promise any consistency or anything like that. I just do it as much as I can, and hopefully you understand. I know that a lot of you will anyway, but when I can make a video, I will. So yeah, that's basically all I'm going to say, and I just really hope that you enjoyed me pages. Let us know if you did in the description box. Not in the description box, I keep saying the description box, the comment section. And if the comments are turned off, please let us know on Instagram, because I did not turn them off, because YouTube is starting to do that funny thing where it turns your comments off again. So anyway, that's it. Right, bye.
Clouds are stirring up the sky.